Hey there, Jim Johnson for Accent Help. And I want to throw a couple of terms at you or kind of dig into these couple of terms because they're useful framing points for me when I am developing materials for Accent Help, but also when I'm developing materials for specific coaching that I need to do. So one of the first things that I will be doing is I'll be doing a breakdown. Now, on occasion, what we're doing is I'll be working with someone on a character, or maybe working with them on a group on a full production. And part of what will happen is narrowing down, along with the director and whatever team should be involved in this, narrowing it down to like, here's a great example in this recording. In which case, I might describe this one individual from New York, this one individual who might say, no, no, right? This one person who might say that, I might describe that as going all the way to, oh, no, right? Now, if I listen to more examples, I might go, I don't think these other folks are necessarily going all the way to no. And even this one individual probably has variations as that person's speaking. So I might also listen to another person and go, well, it's more this, but it's not fully that. It's less rounded. So this is a diacritic that means less lip rounding. And I might also describe it as mid-centralized. Now, technically, when I'm doing phonetics work, I'm only supposed to use one diacritic in a description. But when I'm doing my breakdown work, sometimes I'll use multiple diacritics as I'm trying to really clarify for myself what it is that I'm describing. So I'm being a little overly anal retentive on this. So here I might describe this without these diacritics as oh, oh, oh. So if I reduce the lip rounding, oh, I might go to oh, oh. And then if I mid-centralize that same thing, oh, oh. So this other New Yorker might go, you know, where it's less lip rounding and it's also a bit mid-centralized. Less lip rounding means your lips just aren't rounding as much, so that's pretty straightforward. Mid-centralizing means that you are taking this sound that's a little bit more towards the outside, the extremes in the mouth, way in the back and a little bit high. And to mid-centralize means moving it towards the schwa. I like to think of mid-centralization as schwaification. So that slight neutralization of that sound, in addition to the reduced lip rounding, I might go into a description like that. And then what I might arrive at after listening to a number of examples and trying to really piece together what seems like it will help the cast or the individual the most is go, okay, great. We're going to utilize this as what we're targeting. And there may be some variation in this, but this is basically what we want to shoot for. And that's when we shift from being descriptive to being prescriptive. Like, I'm prescribing this for you. Please take this medication. This is the sound that I would like you to go for that helps to let the audience know that you are from New York, and so are you, and so are you, and so are you. So it's trying to bring that whole world together as they are utilizing this prescriptive description, right? So my work starts with being descriptive as I do breakdowns. And then as I describe the work that you do, then it's starting to become prescriptive. I'm saying, this is what's going to communicate that. So hopefully those two terms just help you to understand a little bit of the process that I go through. And I think that most coaches probably go through as they're working on materials and breakdowns for actors, whether it's for casts or something like the materials that I develop for Accent Help. If you'd like to get into some of these prescriptive materials, I've got over 50 different accents that you can find, breakdowns for actors with audio, native speaker recordings, descriptions that are both written and spoken, that you can get all of that at accenthelp.com.